Hi Ryan, how are you doing today?
I'm okay. How about yourself?
I'm doing well. Since last time we met, we made those goals. Do you remember us talking about those?
Yes, I do. Yeah, I do remember talking about that.
Okay. So I was wondering like how everything's going. I know one thing that we kind of talked about was your school attendance and kind of doing better there. How's that going?
Actually, my school attendance I've been doing really well with lately. Since the last time we met, which was about like 2 weeks ago, right? I've only missed 2 days of school. So
That's good. And what were those reasons why you missed?
my sister wasn't feeling well. She was feeling ill, so I stayed home to watch her. And yeah,
And what was your mom?
I'm not too sure actually. Yeah.
It doesn't feel too good.
It kind of it doesn't really feel like good that I have to take that responsibility, but sometimes
And
I
I'm
just
sure
have
your
to.
sister really appreciates it.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah. Something that your counselor kind of mentioned was trying to get all your teachers on board with making up homework if that does happen. We kind of made the school aware of what's going on. Have the teachers been pretty compliant with that or no?
Yeah, the teachers have been actually really accepting of the situation, and they're really understanding. So they've allowed me the time to make up homework and miss assignments. So from that part, it's actually working really well.
Okay, that's good. So you're feeling good about school right now?
Yeah, I'm doing really well right now.
All right, and so you sound like you're kind of upset because you haven't known where your mom was those couple days. How is the communication going between you two?
It's kind of like a up and down kind of thing. Sometimes it's great. Sometimes it's not. As of lately, it's been better, I'd say. She's not really drinking as much as she was, or doing. She's not doing any drugs, and she really isn't drinking as much as she was. So like the only time we really get in fights is when she does drink. So.
What kind of stuff do you guys fight about? Just her use, or?
That and like just how she can't be able to control herself. For her to be responsible, and just for her to be a mom.
Yeah. And what is a mom to you?
Someone that's there for me and my sister consistently. Helps us with our schoolwork, encourages us, asks us about our day. Just usual, the normal mom things would be nice.
Yeah. So if you could go to sleep tonight and then wake up the next morning and like a miracle kind of happened, like you got this wish, what would that wish be when you woke up in the morning?
For my mom to be completely clean, that would be great. For her to have a stable job actually, so she could afford the essentials for our family, and for my sister to be perfectly healthy and 100% fine, and for me to be able to participate in school, get my grades up, before to college, maybe play some sports, just to be to live the normal teenager life, I guess would be awesome.
Yeah, you just want to have that normalcy,
Yeah.
Well, that makes complete sense, and I completely understand. You just have this big burden. You feel like you need to take care of your family.
Yeah.
You just kind of want to be a kid.
Yeah, it's just it's really tough seeing everyone else do this, me not be able to. I feel like I'm missing out on a kind of true high school experience, I guess. In the perfect world, I'd love to just live a normal life, but I know it's not going to be like that. And I'm trying to accept it and adapt with it.
So, I mean, I think that there's definitely some changes that could be made.
Okay.
And I think that you guys can get to a better place. We just got to get your mom on board to kick that substance abuse problem. And I think that having your support will help a lot. I know it's hard to try to support someone that is making you mad or you kind of feel a little neglected.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, I think that we can try to just support her as much as possible, and if you guys just work on your communication skills, then maybe you guys can talk it out. And
I feel like if my mom maybe had a stable job, doing something that she really enjoyed, she would want to spend her time doing that rather than hurting and drinking or doing drugs.
And do you remember a time before that substance abuse happened, or has it just been this whole time, or has there been kind of on and off periods?
I would probably say it's been more so on and off. It's been like a constant up and downhill battle with her, and what she's been trying to struggle to deal with.
Yeah. And what was like the high point for you guys? The best times that you can remember when she wasn't on drugs and.
I'd probably say it was right around. After my sister was born, there was a stint where she realized what she kind of did was wrong, and how it affected the entire family. And for a while, she was clean, was working, was able to support us
Mm-hmm.
for the essentials. So I'd probably say that was like the best time that
And when did you start to notice a decline in all of your guys' relationships?
I'd
and
probably
things
say-
starting again?
I'd probably say about a year after my sister was born. For a full year where things were nice, they were fun.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a real family. And then I started to slowly notice my mom just kind of start to lose it and just go back deeper and deeper into like the life she promised us what she wasn't going to go back to anymore.
Yeah. And what was probably like the lowest point that you can remember where you just felt like your mom wasn't there and you just felt like you didn't have that family atmosphere?
Probably about six months back or so,
Mm-hmm.
my sister got really sick actually. I was in the hospital and my mom was nowhere to be found. She was gone for like 3 days. It turns out she was like on a binge of alcohol and drugs. And it was just me and my baby sister with my grandparents at the hospital. So like I'd probably say that was the lowest when she wasn't there, and that's kind of where I lost a lot of respect for her and what she was doing, and that's kind of why I started coming to this and like looking into what I could do about it.
So I feel like it is like there's been this consistency that you just really want to work on those communication skills.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything that you guys have ever tried to communicate better, or has it just been where you guys just kind of butt heads?
Yeah, I'd probably say we just butt heads
You guys
because
just
we
butt
really haven't
heads.
tried anything to help our conversation skills.
Mm-hmm. And okay, so is there any common ground? Is there anything that you and your mom really enjoy to do together?
Take care of my sister actually. Like when we're on the same page and it's just like a family day, we really enjoy each other's time and making my sister's life better. I'd probably say that'd be the number one thing.
It's something that you guys both have in common.
Yes.
Together.
Yes.
All right. Is there any more things that you guys have in common? Do you guys like to watch movies together? Do you both enjoy reading or writing?
Oh, we actually both like to read as well. We read a lot of the same
Mhm.
books.
Well, if you're up for the idea, maybe we could do something where you guys, instead of fighting, you guys can just take your separate ways. Maybe you guys could write in a journal and write letters to each other.
Yeah.
Maybe just a way to kind of get your feelings out.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. I definitely think that my mom would be open to trying that.
Okay, and maybe at the end of the session, we can kind of try to map out a letter for her, and you can
Yeah.
kind of write something and give you some paper, and we have a couple journals probably that we can give you.
Yeah, that actually sounds like a great idea. I really appreciate that.
Yeah. And also, something I think that might be a good idea for you guys, if you guys are also, if it works, if it doesn't, we can always find something else, because everyone's different. Maybe you guys can log the hours of when you guys wrote to each other and it worked, or you guys did something else and it really worked and you want to bring in and talk about it, or if you guys got in a fight and it got really bad, you can come in here and talk about it. We can kind of figure out, there's
Yeah.
other benefits that can happen with this journal.
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe it's just a good way to kind of get your feelings out as well, just for yourself.
Yeah, I definitely think I would really enjoy that, and probably it might work actually.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Was there anything else that you just kind of want to get out and talk about since we're here?
No, not right now. Actually, I want to take these things that we talked about today, maybe try to apply them, see how well it works with her.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything that's like school related that maybe you want to go talk to? Maybe you want me to relay and talk to the counselor and make school a little bit easier?
Maybe just tutor hours, maybe get a couple more in. I feel like I could definitely fit in some more.
Yeah, we can definitely do that. In the next couple days, I'll call the counselor and just ask about some study hours, see if there's any programs going on that maybe you can back up some more.
All right.
And then how about next time we meet, you can have just a couple of journals, and if you want to share them, you're more than welcome. Maybe we can talk about one or two. And then we can talk about how the letters are going if you and your mom get into a little argument, and then we can kind of talk about if it worked, if it didn't.
All right, yeah, sounds great.
Okay, well, I'm really glad that we could meet today.
Me too. I'll see you next week.
Bye.